My name is Mark Newell. I'm standing on the riverbank of North Augusta, South Carolina, a small town on the banks of the Savannah River on the south side of South Carolina. The area around me appears to be a natural environment, almost a forest. But in truth, 100 years ago, this was a heavy industry area. This part of the riverbank stood on a rich clay bed, and that clay bed provided the impetus for a stoneware pottery industry. In fact, 5 stoneware potteries, all part of the old Edgefield district pottery tradition, were located here, along with brickworks, a veneer works, and a lot of other industry. In 100 years, it's pretty much vanished, and now it's returned almost to a natural state. But like many areas in South Carolina and elsewhere in America, the area is going to come under development. In fact, within a few years, the spot where I'm standing will be a new town and a baseball stadium. When that kind of development occurs, we tend to lose a little history. Fortunately, in this area, some studies have already been done, so a lot has been recovered. But it's a prime example of the kind of problem many communities face throughout North America, where history is lost when development proceeds. What I want to show you is what is in the ground beneath my feet. We'll take a look and see what it reveals and see what it tells us about who was here long before us and what they did. The area here appears to be natural earth and dirt, but in fact we have little sherds of pottery. This is stoneware pottery with a brown Albany slip glaze on it, and was doubtless part of a whiskey jug. You might ask, why is a little piece of rubbish like this important? It's important because it actually contains information, and information that has largely been lost. When an area like this returns back to nature, is buried, or later on is totally decimated by development, material like this gets dug up, discarded, thrown away, and is gone. And once it's gone, you can never recover the information it contains. Every piece of stoneware like this tells us something about the vessel it came from, something about the fabrication techniques, how the potters worked, what they did. It enables us to build a picture of the kind of materials they created and the methods they used to create them. This is information that really doesn't exist for a lot of the potteries. There were 5 distinct potteries on this riverbank at one time. They all made different wares, they all used different glazes, different styles, and all of that information can be recovered if we have time to recover enough of these little fragments and examine them minutely for what they reveal to us.